Good day, I'm Alexis Martino.
And I'm Mark Arturi, and welcome to STV News.
Your topical solution to alleviate that burning desire for strange but true news.
And you know, I don't know how much more it could burn from last week's crazy episode for Halloween, but in today's episode, we will discuss nipple dresses, special bulletproof skin, crazy eyeballs, schmeat, and Japanese tooth fetishes. This is STV News.
London Fashion Week usually brings forth a shock or two from cutting-edge designers, but a September creation by Rachel Freer might have raised the bar. A floor-length dress made from 3,000 cow nipples designed to resemble roses. Initial disgust for the garment centered on implied animal abuse, but Freer deflected that issue by pointing out that the nipples had been discarded by a tannery and that her use amounted to recycling. The 32-year-old Freer, who has worked with mainstream entertainers such as Christina Aguilera, was kept so busy with the animal abuse angle that she was largely spared having to explain another issue: why anyone would want to wear a dress made with cow nipples. Ugh.
Alexis, when you wear that dress in the cold, it turns into a miniskirt. Think about it. In an art-science collaboration in August, Dutch artist Jalila Assadi and Utah State researcher Randy Lewis produced a prototype bulletproof skin, or at least a skin that would limit a .22 caliber bullet to only about 2 inches of penetration. 2 inches of penetration, now I know why I got this story, into a simulated human body. Genetically engineered spider silk, reputed to be 5 times stronger than steel, was grafted between layers of dermis and epidermis. Mused Assadi, we in the near future may no longer need to descend from a godly bloodline in order to have traits like invulnerability. Back to you.
Wow, Mark, with only 2 inches, you must feel pretty vulnerable yourself. But anyways, in July, a surgeon from Britain's Oxford Radcliffe Hospital announced a cure for a 57-year-old man with a rare condition that made, in his mind, audible and ever louder sounds whenever his eyeballs moved. Superior canal dehiscence syndrome elevates the interior sounds of the body, such as heartbeat and the friction of muscles moving against muscles to disturbing levels. Ooh, I wouldn't want to figure out what the 2 inches would sound like in your head. Mark?
Thank you, Alexis. And another story tailor-made for me. This one's about artificial meat. Hey, artificial meat that's grown in a test tube from animal stem cells has been theoretically planned for about 10 years. But a European Science Foundation audience in September heard predictions that lab-grown sausage might be available as soon as next year. The meat is produced in sheets now dubbed schmeat, being prohibitively expensive at first, seeing as the largest specimen produced so far measures only about 1 inch long and about 1/3 of an inch wide. The biggest drawback facing artificial muscle tissue is that even lab-grown muscles require exercise to prevent atrophy.
Oh boy, Mark, I'm going to have to take a pass on the schmeat. But here's an interesting story. In America, the quest for perfectly straight teeth can lead to orthodontia bills of thousands of dollars. But in Japan, a dental defect, slightly crooked canine teeth, makes young women more fetching, even adorable, say many men. Women with the yeba look have canines pushed slightly forward by the molars behind them so that the canines develop a fang-like appearance, like me. One dental salon, the Plaisir in Tokyo, recently began offering non-permanent fixtures that replicate the look among straight-toothed women. Boy, I can go to Japan and the creepy Japanese guys will love me.
Look at those yebas. You know, no need to go to Japan, Alexis. Just go down to Michigan Avenue and Oak Street any Saturday. And now get ready for the titillating and terrific Tuesday's top trending Twitter topics.
Goodbye, October, said Letterman to Leno. Chris Humphrey's Christmas gifts were fat girls who were trick-or-treating with Kim K and NaNoWriMo in celebration of April Pratt's travel disaster. My favorite Beyonce lyrics are things longer than Kim K's marriage. Hell yeah!
Get your weekly fix of Darla Day right here. It's time for Darla Day's Daily Dose.
Who the hell put warm liquor in my booze? God damn it. You people suck. More booze! Alexis! I need more booze. Call your daddy. Mark? Is he also the host? Did I meet him today?
Mhm.
Which one was Mark? The older guy?
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't you watch the show? You don't watch
Well, he looks very young on stage. Oh, that's not recorded, is it? You're not supposed to be recording that. Look, I have a PA, and I don't mean that kind. I mean a personal assistant, not a Prince Albert. My goodness, get your minds out of the gutter. Gutter, gutter, gutter. Anywho, sexual activity. That was for you, Alexis. I'm gonna give you a booty shot. You like that? Yeah, that's what. Yeah. No, don't do that. That's gross. Don't put that there. Edit that out.
Okay.
Well, look, my booze person is here. Drink up. I am. And cut.
Well, that's all for today's totally ridic and crazy news with silly antics aplenty.
And remember, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, please.
Oh, yes. And check out our previous video posts on our YouTube page. Tell us what you think.
And until next week, I'm Mark Arturi.
And I'm Alexis Martino. Stay sassy, people.